Hey guys, we are doing, let me make sure everything's recording properly and everything looks good. Alright, looks good to me. Let me check that one more time. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to do Dark Souls Level 1. And I have not played this game in a while. Here we go. What a nice reward for beating a seed under an hour. Oh my god. The controls are slightly different from Elden Ring, which I play occasionally. And so that's a little bit discombobulating. Normally in Elden Ring, you press Y to go up ladders and stuff too. You gotta press A in this game. That's gonna throw me off. Drop this, as is tradition. And a lot of people, when they do level 1, they're like, well, you cheated. You're a pyromancer. You used pyromancy. Guess what? We're using pyromancy, and I don't feel bad about it. Guess we'll throw the shield on real quick. Guess what weapon we're going to be using for this run, mostly? That's right, the hand axe. The weapon we start with. On level 1, the hand axe. That is my choice. Oops. Get up.
Regretted.
La-di-da, let's go in here. Whoa, I had no stamina, so I didn't swing. Heck, I like it on the first slot. In the newer Elden Ring or Dark Souls games, you get even more slots than that. You get 3 slots to put weapons in. Looking good so far. Everything's slowly coming back to me. This will be interesting because I haven't played this game in a while. And I'm starting off level 1. I don't remember, like, the order to do things in, either. I remember I would always go up here and talk to this dude and grab the... He would give me something, and then I would buy something from him. But that's not really necessary, is it? Because we're not on a faith build. We're level 1. Let's do... Grab these... Forget what this is. Lloyd's Talisman, okay. Let's put Homeward Bone on. There we go. We're ready. Let's go fight Pinwheel. Since we're going to be level 1, that'll be a little ace in the hole for us. Have 20 healing potions right out of the gate. That'll be nice. I don't think you guys understand how lucky I am with the Zooter seeds that I've had. Because we did 31 episodes so far, and 2 of them were sub 1. That's extraordinary luck. It's all coming back to me. I literally pressed A there to jump because I forgot. This isn't Elden Ring. It just looks like it. It's just made by the same people. I wish you could shrink that HUD down like in Elden Ring, make it look nice. They've definitely improved their stuff over the years. From Software. Probably the best developer. Got him, I clipped him, I saw the blood come out. As long as you see that blood squirt out of him. I actually... Shoot, I got comboed. I got fully comboed there. I couldn't... I forget what happened. Of course, the second I throw one fireball, that had to happen, didn't it? It's much faster if you throw the fireballs at him, though, but it's a little risky. Now, Manus on level 1, I don't know if we're doing that, guys. I've only beaten Manus level 1 one time. I usually don't bother with that. But maybe we'll try it, maybe. I might do that in like a separate episode or something. Because right now, I'm just trying to beat the game. I'm just trying to get through the game. Again, I pressed A, trying to jump like an Elden Ring. Ooh, goodness gracious. Look at that. That's dangerous. Oh, I remember what I was going to complain about earlier when I died. Believe it or not, there are buttons on the back of my controller, and I have yet to deprogram them. So I accidentally pressed a button on the back of the controller, and that's why I died last time. If you ever see a random roll that just doesn't seem kosher, that's probably what happened. Good. Very good so far. Just gonna throw 2, just for safety. Great. I keep also switching my weapons incorrectly because I'm doing it Elden Ring style. Here comes a whole lot of them. Okay. Let's hope for the Mask of the Mother. A little extra HP in the short run. Mask of the Child. Hey, that's a good one too. All of them are good. All of them. Now let's be careful not to rest at the thing down here. What am I doing here? There was... I could just teleport out, but there's something here. What is it? There's something good that I can grab here. Let me think about it. I haven't played in a while. So I can deal with patches. There's something good to grab here. What the heck is it? Let's just get out of here. I'm just asking to die, basically. Let's get the thing down here. Beautiful. That's what I meant when I said the thing. Sometimes I'm a little vague about what I mean. Let's do... Yeah, we're on the old school one, by the way, if you can't tell. Reverse hollowing. Can I even get invaded? that even possible? Is that a thing? Or is the server off for the old version of the game? I never upgraded because it's just a minor graphical upgrade. I mean, who cares? Who wants that? There we go. 20 plus 1. Looking good. And that's pretty much, once you get plus 3, that's pretty much a full heal on level 1. When What's-His-Face was at the Game Awards, let me think where we're going. Do I want to go that way first? I do. When Miyazaki was at the Game Awards, he said he was going to make other games and put Elden Ring to shame. Something to that effect. So, looking forward to that big time. Let's grab... Why did I come down here? Let's get all of the large Titanite shards that we can get. We'll fight the NPC invader. Why not? The most annoying thing here is that you have to deal with those darn bugs. Only 21 damage. Wow. It's like nothing. Come down here. Oh my god. Why don't you just jump down? Wait, can she parry? Because I was being a little risky there. I don't think she can. I don't think I've ever seen her do a parry. Alright, there we go. Now, is this a dragon scale or a... The butcher knife and 3 humanity, and then in here a dragon scale. We want... Well, I was going to say we want demon titanite, but I forgot we're on level 1. If I could do whatever I want right now, and I may do it sometime in the future, another weapon that I like, so I noticed on my last playthrough on this channel, I used Quelaag's Fury Sword. The weapon that I have been thinking about recently is the Gravelord Sword. I think it'd be fun to use that one. But I said I was going to do level 1, so let's go with it. One cool thing, you'll notice I picked up all those large Soul of a Proud Knight. If you start with the Master Key, you can come down here right out of the gate like right when you start the game. And you can just go ahead and grab all those. It's pretty cool. If you're doing this, you don't want to rest at any of the bonfires. Well, you can. I mean, it's not that hard to go back up, but it's much easier if you choose not to. Let's go over here, grab this, grab this. Twin Humanities. I don't know why I'm grabbing all this stuff. The real reason to come down here is to fight the slug creatures. And to grab all the large Titanite shards that you can. You want to get at least a few. Good, good. Make sure you look at their corpses very carefully, because sometimes it takes the thing a second to show up. The item, the drop. Large Titanite shard, there we go, that's what we want. That'll help power up our axe. Oh my god, as if those were the ones that I want to target. Good. There we go. That's probably about all we're going to get. Guess what? Since I'm not playing randomizer, I can put my controller down and go grab my coffee. I'll be right back. Ah. Such a nice little break from randomizer. So, well, we have to do everything, so let's just keep on moving. There's a few ways we can go. Let's just go this way first. There's a few tricks that I use to get a little extra health. We will equip the NoFap ring. Whatever it's called. RoFap, not NoFap. That's something different. I've seen people say, oh, the RoFap ring, that's for noobs. That's a crutch. That's the word they use. They call it a, quote, crutch. I totally disagree. Having a few passive extra levels, that can actually be quite powerful. You don't always need something like typically what they'd use in PvP, like Dragon Crest Bellowing Ring or whatever, and like that ring that lets you roll like crazy. I like how in Elden Ring, they allow you to sell those items. Oh, you know what? Another item, another weapon that I like. The Black Knight's Great Axe. Oh my god. I was mashing roll, but whatever. I lost my train of thought now. Now we get to walk back, yay. It's like the one thing that could kill me there, and of course it killed me. They made it so you can just sell all your souls, your runes, to the NPCs, so you don't have to sit there and... Like, one thing I would always see speedrunners doing in the old version of this game, which is the one that I'm playing on, they would, when they were popping souls, they would do it on this elevator here to preserve time. Anytime they were on an elevator, they would do that. Send this back up again. There's another soul of a firekeeper over to our right now. That way, in the right. I know where it is. You know where it is too. But you don't want to grab 3 firekeeper souls right at the beginning of the game, otherwise you miss out on the nofap ring. Rofap. There we go, that's more like it. Oh my god, I'm stuck under his wing. Now a lot of people want me to go grab that ring up there. I don't care about it, to be honest. Alright. See if we can deal with this guy. Well, if you're gonna make it that easy, come on, man. Bye-bye. Little shield upgrade right there. Look at that. We got double stamina recovery. I wonder, do those stack? Those effects? I hope so, because we're using 2 of them. That's something you don't want to get spoiled on, though. You might not want to use the stamina upgrading things. Because there are better shields and there are better headgear. You want them to actually drop shards, I think, at this point. But chunks are nice, too. It's always whatever, whatever. Twinkling Titanite. I don't know if we'll use that. I could actually Alt-Tab and create a little build so I can know what the best armor is, too. Careful. Whoa, goodness gracious. Good. A jump and a fireball kills them. 1 jump, 1 fireball. Let's grab the wolf ring. That's a good one. That's a good one, especially on level 1. Good. Just as planned. Those could be traded to Snuggly, or we could just not use them at all, which is actually more likely. Let's just, out of an abundance of caution, let's go ahead and heal there. I guess we could grab this. Yeah, I don't see the harm in grabbing this at this point. Now, I know that there's something a little off about that. I think if you simply activate a bonfire, that is not good enough. You have to actually rest at it. And then once you do that, if you do that, then Homeward Bone will take you back to that bonfire, which isn't necessarily what you want. I went with it here because I forget why. I think I did that out of order too. So let's quit right here. And you know what? I gotta practice that too, because I fall off quite a bit. You know the what am I trying to say? The rafters in Anne Orlando. I actually find myself falling off of those quite a bit. So, okay, I'll be able to do that, I think. I noticed the buttons that you press are quite different in Elden Ring to save quit. It's not exactly the same. I do take advantage of that. It can be quite useful. Sometimes despawns enemies, it whatever, prevents you from dying from fall damage, other things. Wolfring. See, I pressed what you would press in Elden Ring to save quit, because I wasn't thinking. Let's run back through there to grab all that stuff, all those souls. And I reversed my camera in that process. There we go, now we're back to normal. Gotta remember B to jump, the same button for running. Which, for me, that feels a little unorthodox at this point. Still mid-rolling, good. Or light rolling, and we're not. Let's do... There we go. I'd rather have the poise than the armor. Excuse me. Yeah, Black Knight Great Axe. Those are my favorite weapons. Quelaag's Fury Sword, Black Knight Great Axe. Gravelord Sword. I forget what else. It's been a while. All right.
If it requires anything. Well,
We can go ahead and buy everything that we could possibly need because, I mean, what else are we going to spend souls on? Okay. Our hand axe is only +2, but whatever. That'll make the fight a little more interesting. Make it take a little longer. Well, so much for that, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pop one of these. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. I don't care. +5. +5. Okay, +5. Normally, I would have gone through Undeadburg and did the jump down to the bottom and unlock the guy. But whatever, we'll go ahead and fight the gargoyles. And we'll try to grab the pants here too. Off of these guys. Their pants are highly valuable. Very efficient item. Look at that. 7.8. That's quite... Let's see if we can wear that if we take off the gloves. That is actually kind of a cool looking piece of armor, if you ask me. It's obviously damaged, but I like that. Juke him out. Did he drop something else? And I mashed through it. Did he drop a shield or did he drop a piece of armor? No, I must have just been hallucinating. Seeing what I want to see, I guess. Let's do... Okay, before we go up there and fight the gargoyles, it would be smart to go over here and grab this key. Normally I would do all these things by reflex, but I haven't played the game in so long that I've actually forgotten certain things. That Baldur side sword, a lot of people like that weapon. There's the halberd as well. A lot of people like that one too. Black Knight Greatsword down there if you want to grab that too. That's an early game source for it. One time I got into a dispute with somebody on the internet because we were saying that we were talking about how, oh yeah, you can get the Black Knight Greatsword or the Black Knight Great Axe like right out of the gate, right at the beginning of the game. And he's like, yeah, but there's only one, and then you don't see another one until the end of the game. So you don't actually get to use those weapons. I'm like, dude, you can just restart the game. It takes like 5 minutes to get to them. Which is true. And he's like, that's stupid. Why would I want to restart the game? You're only losing 5 minutes, though. He's like, who would want to restart the game? Well, someone who wants to use that weapon, I guess. I do that all the time. I don't know if it would be wise to go ahead and send that down. I don't see the point. Gargoyle. I wonder if I'll one-shot his tail off. Yep. Trying to stagger him, but... Let's get over here real quick. Good. Nice try. Try to pull a fast one on me. Good. I'm half tempted to say something. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about changing the fundamental nature of this video. Do we really want to do a level 1 run? Is that what we want to do right now? Or do I want to do whatever I want? I'm half tempted to say I'm going to go kill the Black Knight Great Axe Knight. And if he happens to drop it, then I'll use it. I'm half tempted to say that. And then the other part of me is like, let's just stick with the original plan, which was level 1. Let's buy some of these. Purchase like maybe 20 of them, something like that. 15, that's good. I think I purchased from him as well a Ring of Sacrifice? There's a free one. Why would I do that? There's a free one somewhere. The most iconic gesture, perhaps. Let's go back here. So we don't have to go through all the hordes of enemies, and we get another chance. If you teleport back, you get another chance to grab the Hollow Soldier waistcloth, which is something I would like to have. Because it's a very... You get 7 poise, and it's a very lightweight piece of equipment. Downside, it's ugly. Playing with fire, because if he kills me... Pun not intended, by the way. But if he were to kill me there, that would just give me another chance to grab the Hollow Soldier waistcloth again. So, we're going to cheese this guy just because I think it's funny. Oh, so you think it's funny? To quote Mr. Mackey from South Park. We are going to cheese the Rofap ring guy. We're just going to kick him off the cliff. Just in case no one has seen that and seen that you can do that.
No.
Let's get the gesture from this guy. What the heck?
Good.
We'll join your little covenant too. Why not? Is he a bad guy?
Only...
I forget. It's not totally clear either. So this thing, the Thurolund Talisman, if you're on a faith build, that can be a really good one. Rest here real quick. Now, I hope Anastasia doesn't think poorly of me for this, but give him the old boot Booterino. And then you quit the game. Oops, I loaded a different character. Check this out. Look at that. I really like that. That's very stylish. That's part of the reason I like that weapon so much. Grab this. 5 humanity as well. Let's grab, before I continue with what I was doing, let's grab another Firekeeper soul down here. And in addition to that, see, it's all coming back to me. I'm getting all these ideas of what I can do now. Let's go ahead and do this. Pop these. Why? Item discovery. Goes up to 10. We'll go with 6 for now. And you know what else? That actually increases your defense as well. So it goes all the way up to 99. But the item discovery only goes to 10. There's also scaling on like Quelaag's Fury Sword. So if you have up to 10 humanity, it increases the power of your weapon. Nice little bonus. Try not to get toxic here. Although if you do get hit, it doesn't matter at all. Not one bit. See, I'm gonna get hit with toxic, but it doesn't matter. And then we just go home again. Let's put Rofap ring on. I forgot to do that. I like it. That little bit of extra health. It helps. And with Estus Flask plus 3, that's pretty much a full heal. 20 plus 3. It's pretty darn powerful. Let's go ahead and grab the dude over here. The Pyromancer, that's who we're going for. Havel's Ring is a help too on level 1. I think you're better off with the Wolf Ring, to be honest. Just so as to not waste our time, so that I don't have to go figure out a build. Let's just use the armor that we have on right now. We'll just pretty much use this for the rest of the game. A few things I buy from him. I like to buy a short bow here.
I'll try.
Thinking ahead. The short bow is for when I fight. I guess I'll do that. Buy that to keep my inventory nice and clean. The short bow is for when I fight the Bed of Chaos. And then you buy the jankiest arrows. Okay.
Thank you, Kat.
Thank you kindly. Wonder how he would have reacted if I didn't buy anything. I bet he's the nicest gentleman. Just in case. Good. Hello. Ah, we were looking for the knife. We want the little knife. That's fun to fight the demon with. Let's see. Well, that's a pretty light piece of equipment. Straight downgrade from our tattered cloth robe, though. If they do parry you, it's no big deal. Someone said that they put this part in the game, and I believe this. This makes sense. For the purpose of teaching you about like parrying if you haven't figured it out at this point. It's always interesting when a game tries to teach you something like that. Like I can think of another game where that happens, which would be in Super Metroid, when those little creatures try to teach you how to jump off the walls. See if this is a lighter piece of gear that we can wear. 2.3. Can we wear this? And light roll? Hey, check that out. Now we don't have to be naked. What are you guys doing? Just wobbling around there. There's that copper roof clattering again. So we'll go up here, open up the shortcut. We'll deal with Solaire as well. Even though I'm probably not going to be doing any co-op. What kind of a weird Freudian slip was that? Up the ladder. Up the ladder we go. Almost there. Thank goodness they made it so you could climb the ladders a little more quickly. I believe they started that in Dark Souls 2. Just run out there to activate the dragon. Talk to this guy.
The way I...
All right. Let me think about this for a second. So, okay. I just remembered something. Never mind. Let me unremember that because it doesn't matter. What I was gonna say is normally, since probably my favorite item in the game, my favorite weapon is Quelaag's Fury Sword. That's usually what I use. And when you use Quelaag's Fury Sword, you need a different weapon for the fire section of the game. And usually what I do is I grab the Claymore and I use that during like Lost Izalith, and I usually infuse it with lightning. So, let me think about this for a second. We could go deal with Havel, whatever his name is. We'll grab those lightning things here too, which help me out when I'm fighting Quelaag. Another thing I could do is grab... Ooh, that's something I forgot at the beginning of the game. That's something I normally grab like immediately. Power Within. That's something I totally wrote off. I just totally did not occur in my brain. Let's kill these guys for their waistcloth, possibly. Got the waistcloth, good. Look at those corpses just flying all around. Alright, let's put on that ugly waistcloth. We'll just leave it on like that. That'll give us a little extra poise. Wait a second. Believe it or not, there's like a certain amount of poise that for me has not been good. And I think it's something like 56. It just sounds like such superstition. I swear. I don't know. Certain sections of the game, if you have a certain amount of poise, you get hit by an enemy and it'll stagger you and then they get to combo you. It sounds like such BS, but I swear it's true. For me, the ideal amount of poise is, I believe, 41, 42, something like that. I gotta check the poise break points. What are you doing? He's trying to psych me out. What? Are you serious, dude? With a great shield? This has to be a joke. What is going on here? Look at that! Did someone hack into my game? Is this a human player, like, trolling me? What is going on here? This is really weird. How's fire hurt him? Not very well, apparently. I'm pretty sure I get one-shotted, even at this... at this point. Ooh, a quick one there. Good, good, good. Could always go down there and grab the knight's armor, too. I will refrain from doing that for now. Let me think about it. Do I normally go down there and kill the Hydra at this point? I think I do that later. Because how are you going to kill a Hydra at this low level? Granted, I'm on level 1, but that's kind of aside the point, actually. What I'm saying is, like, what would I do normally? My least favorite Black Knight weapon would be the sword. Just doesn't feel good. I like the Black Knight Great Axe. That's the Black Knight weapon for me. I'd rather use the halberd than the sword. Legit. Trying to figure out where... Okay, the gold pine resin is halfway through the inventory. Okay. It's faster to go from the top. We'll need to know that for Quelaag. Or maybe I could just put it on my belt. Good, 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 good. Someone drop a knife. No knife. Of course, a tiny little bit too early. These black leather gear, that could be something to wear too. Pretty sure it's pretty light. 3.1, we can't wear that. Yeah, you would think more poise is better. Not necessarily. I like to go up here and kill the dogs. Be careful, it's not foolproof when you do that. Because several things could happen there, actually. He can slam on you from the stairs, but usually he will miss you. Man, you think they would have done you the courtesy of taking out the foliage in this room. Because that can really mess up, especially if you're a new player. But this is Dark Souls. Homeward bone, take me home to the place I belong. Whoa! You'd think if someone slits your throat, that'd be like, I don't know, like 100 damage, 100% damage. You'd think that'd be like a one-hit kill, but apparently not. Do 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 do. I'll do all my typical things that I do at this point of the game. Now, one thing I could do is Homeward Bone. I'll do that real quick, and that'll take me to Firelink. I hope. Yeah, just to fill up my Estus before this next part. Alright. And I like to buy, even though I'm on level 1, I'll buy all the items that I usually buy from this person. From this person you buy any moss that you missed out on when you killed the trees earlier, so that you can trade them to Snuggly. So we'll buy one of these. Buy a dung pie to trade. Prism stone, you trade that as well. And then this is a good source of fire arrows too. So this is actually a fairly useful vendor. Okay, so the real reason to come down here is to grab the pyromancer guy and to get the smithing stone as well. Or the Ember, whatever it's called. Smithing Stone would be a Dark Souls or a Elden Ring term. Oh god. Shoot. Now we gotta walk back, slowly and painfully. When you're walking around and you don't have anything to say or do, and you're streaming or videoing this game, you want to make sure you mash L1 like that. It's very important. Alright, let's go ahead and let's just deal with all these people. Whatever. I can't move! See how much that heals us. Yeah, almost all the way up. That's pretty much almost a guaranteed. That's kind of nice that he came up here. Well, maybe. That has yet to be seen. I think you can trade their little burlap sack that they have on their head. I'm pretty sure you can trade that with Snuggly as well. Forget what it drops, but... Get out of here. It's so annoying. Large Ember. That's what we were looking for. Any reason to go down to the sewer? Any other reason? You don't even gotta talk to him, you can just free
You
him.
must help me.
Let's get out of here. Now, if you get it to plus 10... Let me think about what I'm doing here real quick. We could do... If you get it to plus 10, you can go buy Great Combustion. I don't know if we're able to do that.
I think you. Yeah. What?
That Flash Sweat helps on level 1. Helps you survive when you have to walk on lava. I don't know if we want to invest the 2,000 souls, really. Kind of annoying.
Goodbye then.
You cannot select use multiple, I don't think. You know what? Just for fun, let's go try to get a knife from those thieves.
As always. Goodbye then.
so that we can use it to kill the demon. Let's get one more upgrade real quick here.
Goodbye then. Come back.
It'd help if I popped some humanity too. Increase the likelihood of getting the drop. There we go. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill Quelaag. And I will get the gold ring, the gold covetous ring. And if the Black Knight Great Axe drops from the one guy who has it, we're going to switch from a level 1 run to... I'll just use the Black Knight Great Axe. Alright, let's kill these thieves. So we'll remain level 1 for a while here. Perhaps indefinitely. I'm predicting that we won't get the drop. That will decide the fate of this run. Jeez, I keep pressing heal and it keeps just not doing it. Come on, someone drop it. I already have a target shield. Drop the knife. Let's try one more time. I really want to do it with a knife just because it's fun. It's just a silly, fun little thing to do. It's fun killing that big giant demon with a tiny little knife. One time I had a build based on the little knife, and I would invade an Anor Londo, and I killed quite a few people with that little knife. A lot of little backstabs. Lots of trickery. Deception. Wait, can I one-shot him with a R1 instead of using R2 all the time? Nope. I gotta use R2. Not much of a backstab there. You think that'd chop your head off. And that's just a one-hit kill, but nope. Hello? I knew you were in there. There's the knife. Let's get out of here. Wait, can we even use the knife on a level 1? Or will it say inefficient stats to use the... Unable to wield it effectively. Does that mean it doesn't have the bleed effect? Well, I wasted my time getting that then. I think it has the bleed effect. We'll try it. First of all, let's go upgrade our axe, though. 4 twinkling titanite. I'm thinking ahead to if we get that axe. Where else can I get twinkling titanite? Mostly get them for crystal lizards. I think I've gotten every crystal lizard that I can get up to this point. Maybe we'll do sends first so we can get 3 crystal lizards. Good.
Go get you.
Let's grab... A lot of teleporting around at the beginning of the game, isn't there? Because there's a lot of stuff to grab. That's just how it is. Let's go grab Power Within. And then we'll do Quelaag. Power Within. Here's the plan. Power Within. Quelaag. Wait. Power Within, then we'll kill the Asylum Demon. Then Quelaag. Then Gold Covetous Ring. Then we'll see if we change the fundamental nature of this run, because we'll go kill the Black Knight Great Axe guy. And if he drops it, we're switching the build. If not, we'll stick with level 1. I'm gonna mute my mic for a minute here, guys. Alright guys, I'm back, but let me brew a coffee real quick. Alright. Coffee is brewing. I took an opportunity to pee there, guys. Hope you understand. Alright, so I'll grab my coffee in a few minutes here. Let's do... Oh great, these guys are back. Let's go ahead and get that power within. Again, I will stress this. I can't believe how lucky we've been with the randomizer seeds. Only 3 sub-1s ever in 300 seeds, and 2 of them were in the last 31. Do I go in here? Is this the right way? Of course, we're freaking toxic again. I'm turning that crap off. Oh, look at that. You ever use the whip? I know the whip is around here somewhere. I think it's right there. I've never really bothered. I thought about it. I'm always like, oh, I'll try out the whip this time. And then I just don't. Some people like it because it hits through shields. Everyone pretty much agrees that it's a bad weapon. It's just that some people like it just for that one little effect that it has. I say if you want to hit through shields... You know what I use to hit through shields? Great Combustion. Can't be parried. If you don't want to go on the second playthrough, if you're doing like a PvP build, you can... I lost my train of thought, sorry. Let me finish what I'm doing here and then I'll talk. Oops. Oh, you can use Great Combustion and then Black Flame, which you find in the DLC. So you can kind of substitute it out. Obviously, Great Combustion's better, but Black Flame does hit poise damage a little bit better. I'm not trying to kick. There we go. You know what I should have done? Think about it for a second there before I tell you. Before I went up there, I should have killed a few enemies to try to get another large Titanite shard. That would have been smart. Yeah, I don't think the bleed damage triggers if you don't have the stats for the knife. But we're going to try it. Maybe it does. I don't think it does. I really don't think it does. Gotta have the stats for the bleed build up, but I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. It's easier if you mid-roll here, so let's put something heavy on. Whatever. I won't bother trading Snugly, but you know what? I will, just for the Twinkling Titanite. We'll do the other trades some other time, or perhaps not at all. Yeah, normally, like, if you're doing a weapon that upgrades with Demon Titanite, you would kill all the Titanite demons and then trade a Prism Stone and the Dung Pie. See, all these little details, you always remember all these little details. Everything comes back. Doesn't matter how long it's been since you played a game. All those little details come back.
You...
Like, I remember I was very punished by the game Castlevania, the first one, on the NES. And I remember you break this candle, now I've picked up the wrong sub-weapon, and now the whole run is like ruined, basically. But once something's in your subconscious, it stays there. Like, you'll play the game years later, and it's like, oh wait, don't break that candle. Okay. Now, let me get ready to switch back to my hand axe. I just need to know where it was in my inventory when the knife turns out to not work. Sometimes my game crashes when I go down here. Anyone else experience that? Oh, look, it's bonking off of him. Wonder if that means it's not doing bleed build-up. Probably. Oh my god. Alright. Very unprofessional. I should be using Power Within, and I should be using a lightning thing. Let's just go with it. It's gonna take forever. I keep mistiming that too. Can only mistime that so many times. That's not true. I have 16 Estus. All you gotta do is back away. Why am I trying to roll it? Can you even roll that? Look at this. This is nutty. Let's see how many times he does that. See if he does it again. Look at this. Is he standing in a spot where he's like in an AI loop? What is going on? Look at this. Is he gonna do that the whole time? Holy cow. He had to do that like 8 times in a row. Seriously. Okay. Noticing another theme now. 4. 5. What is his problem? 6. What is going on here? 7. Eight. There we go. Combo breaker. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's what happens when you're a 2-move boss. You're going to do one of your 2 moves. Eventually you might do the same one 8 times in a row. Twice in a row. So if we do get the drop that I'm looking for, we will switch to... We'll switch to Havel's ring and we'll put on some armor so we look cool. Key. Just wanted you guys to think that I was cool. Something Eric Cartman would say. Titanite slab, and more importantly 20,000 souls, something like that. I thought it wasn't going to give it to me. There they are. Alright. Goodness gracious. His moveset actually messes with me a little bit. And the way he goes slow and then all of a sudden he can do a real quick attack. Red Titanite chunk. We're after the doll, just in case I want to go in there in that painting. That's about all I want out of this place. There's a couple other things we could grab. We don't need those things. What's on the agenda here? Let's go ahead and get to plus 10. Perfect. And then we'll use 5,000 souls to buy Great Combustion at the bottom. Let's remember to throw on Power Within. Power Within, and then Great Combustion. We don't need anything else right now, so we'll just... I'm going to grab my coffee as we go down the elevator here. Be right back. Almost didn't make it out of the elevator. A lavator. Generally speaking, you're better off sending the elevator back up every single time. There's a lot of teleporting back to Firelink Shrine at the beginning of this game. Just a lot. One thing I forgot to do is, like, go kill Sif. Goodness gracious. Think about this. If you go kill Sif and join the forest people, right here, they would be here, and you can buy any weapons that you might want from them on the way down here. And then you go right over here. See, the proper order of doing things has escaped my mind somewhat just because it's been a while. But you come right over here, talk to her.
Yes.
And you buy Great Combustion, and Great Fireball too is another good one to get from her.
Now go. Whatever you waste my time.
However, we can't afford the other one right now. Now this is really screwed up, but I'm going to try to explain something. This will only mean something to you if you've played this game before. I think the way it works is, as long as you've unlocked certain bonfires, some bonfires work differently than other bonfires. So this one, as long as you've unlocked it but not rested at it, you're good. You've unlocked it, you can teleport to it later. The same cannot be said for other bonfires. You have to actually rest at them for them to appear on your warp menu. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. Maybe someone is a little more familiar with the game than I am. I believe that's how that works. Anyway. Let's put it on the belt. Gold pine resin. So we'll do power within when we get in here. And then we'll pop one of these. Am I alive? Oh, I thought I was alive. That doesn't matter. We were up one gold pine resin anyway because I forgot to use it earlier on the Asylum Demon. The only unfortunate thing is now we have to walk all the way back very slow. We got Great Combustion now. I'm happy about that. Great Combustion is good against the boss coming up shortly. The Iron Golem. Yeah, most of the stuff, just a few little things have escaped my mind, but most of it has been retained. It's coming back to me. Alright, here's a controversial take. I feel like this game, at the time that it came out, kind of put every other game to shame. Like, alright, you guys will crucify me for saying this, but Skyrim, oh crap, that's fine. Skyrim also came out around this time. And I feel like it just did not, it was just not like on the same level as this. Because the combat in this game is much better than Skyrim. Skyrim has a lot of cool things in concept, like you have like the pacify ability and things like that. Like you can, different kinds of builds you can do too. Mr. Poppin' Humanity. A lot of different kind of things that you don't see in other games as well. But ultimately its combat system is so much more shallow than what you see in this. Not that this game's combat system is perfect. And actually, Neo's combat system, even though Neo is not considered as good a game as this, Neo's combat system, in spite of all its other flaws, Neo's combat is better than in this game. Because you have high, medium, and low stances with all kinds of different weapons. You have like tonfas, and then you have like a Kusari Gama or whatever it's called. You have sword, then you have like a long sword, and then you have dual swords. You have spear type weapon. Oops. I'm not sure why that happened twice in a row there, but so where was I? Where was I in my little rant here? Neo, the game Neo, it's a little more unfair and unforgiving than this game. Not in a good way. It's not like, oh, it's harder, therefore it's better. That would be like stupid if somebody said that. It's a little jankier. Like some of the bosses, like if you've ever played Neo, that centipede boss, for example, there's a lot of crap. That's obviously like the low light of the run. That's like the low point. But yeah, there's a lot of garbage boss designs. Great combat system. It's great when you're fighting like humanoid opponent and stuff. Those are really fun to fight. Normal enemies are fun to fight against. Some of the bosses are really, really great. Like, really great. But then some of it is just utter jank. Just total crap. I gotta do it a little quicker there. I think I was psyching myself out slowing down there, and that's what was messing me up, actually. See if we can use 2 humanity on this elevator. And then we'll use Quelaag's double humanity. Did we get for defeating her? Would have been nice if we had just defeated Quelaag when we first came down here. So we didn't have to deal with all this garbage. It's nice being able to play a game and just chat casually for once. I feel guilty when I take a sip of coffee when I'm playing randomizer because that actually mars my run. Especially if I'm on a good pace, like that could be the difference between a sub 1. Imagine how stupid I would feel if I missed a sub 1 because I took a sip of coffee. Be careful you don't get trapped under the legs when she does the AoE. That's a very slow attack, so if you see her do that, remain calm. I was predicting an AoE there. AoE very deadly from her, especially if you're on level 1. Luckily we have the way of mitigating our lack of damage. Make sure you watch out. Really watch what she's doing, because it can take you by surprise if she suddenly hits you with the AoE. There it is. Those, and also that lava has a disproportionately, it has a deceptive hitbox. So if you wander anywhere near it, there's a chance you'll get hit by that lava. Let's use this, like I said. I could walk backwards out of here and purchase Great Fireball, which is better for staggering the boss coming up here. The boss of the fortress, the Iron Golem. Move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Get out of my way. Oops. So since I arrested at the bonfire, I have to walk back up manually. That gives us an excuse to... I thought that you had to light this bonfire. That's why I just went in and mashed it. I didn't look at it. I didn't see that it was already active. That's fine. That gives us an excuse to go buy the fireball, as well as... There was something else too, but it has slipped my mind. Any reason to kill her? Let me think about that. Not really. Well, that allows us to teleport back here. I think what you do to unlock it is you go talk to him and say that you're a new servant, and he'll move out of the way, and when you do that, it unlocks it so that you can teleport to it later. So, lesson learned. We'll just have to go out of here manually. That's all there is to it. And it's a real pain in the butt going up those elevators. But the upside is that we'll have the fireball. Glad I can just casually make mistakes and enjoy the run for once. Hi, kitty. She's sitting up there like a statue looking at me. I'm drinking coffee, that's why I'm not running. So glad we have another sub 1 in Randomizer. One of my little dreams is to get 2 sub 1s in a row. Very low chance of that happening, very low chance. As I continue to improve my skill at the game, the odds obviously increase that I'll be able to actually make that dream a reality. Nice try. Alright. Crangus McBasketball. La da 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 da. Let's get that fireball. Great Fireball. There we go. Nice thing to have. Kind of hefty price. The cool thing is, since we already have the crest of Artorias, we could actually grind on the enemies out there. If I really want to, I could kill them a few times, get like 50,000 to make up for the fact that we've been level 1 this whole time. We just need that gold covetous ring. Set us free from level 1. Oh my goodness, it just flops the camera around, it just changes it automatically. Yuck, spewing some sort of vomit all over us. Red vomit. Disgusting. Up the ladder. This isn't too bad. I'd like to do another run of this game sometime. Yet another one. I want to use the Grave Lord's sword. The cool thing is, if you run around in Undeadburg, or not Undeadburg, but the poison place that we were just in, and grab all the souls lying around on the ground, if you just grab all of those, and then you use them and put them in the proper stats, you can two-hand the Grave Lord's sword right at the beginning of the game. Very convenient. I believe I sent the elevator up, so we'll have to call it back down. Yeah, let's just wait here for a minute. And let's not do anything stupid in the meantime and end up falling down the elevator shaft or something. Look at those red feet. Good. That journey wasn't so treacherous coming back up. Just took a few extra minutes, that's all. Part of the reason Elden Ring is such a brilliant game is because even though it's an open world game, you notice there's a lot of running around here. And we've only killed, think about it. Think of how many bosses we've killed. We've only killed like 2 major bosses here. In Elden Ring, you can progress very quickly. Like, I mean, you can really, if you know what you're doing, you can progress very, very quickly. Let's do, I think I only have 2 attunement slots. I would like Great Combustion, so we'll swap out for the Fireball, maybe when I fight the guy at the top, maybe. Heck, I think we're better off with Power Within, but it's still good to have the Fireball, especially if we're going to be leveling up. We'll just buy another slot. What was I doing now? What was the next thing to do? Oh yeah, duh. Let's go get the Gold Covetous Ring, and then we'll come back out here. And we'll try to kill the... We'll try to see if we can get that Black Knight Great Axe to drop for us. And then we will... That might change the nature of this run. Here's what I'm thinking. If we don't get that drop, do we want to run over to the right here? I'll show you in a second here so you know exactly what I'm talking about. If we go that way, through the door, and go up to the top of the tower, there's a knight there with the Black Knight Ultra Great Sword, or whatever it's called. So, if we don't manage to get the axe, maybe we could do a Great Sword run. That'd be fun too. I think here's what we'll do. Since I keep changing my mind on this, I forgot to ring the bell at the bottom, didn't I? Let's go do that real quick. Very silly, but yeah, we'll kill the Great Axe guy, and if he doesn't drop it, we're just gonna stick with the level 1 run. That's it. How would I forget to ring the bell? Seriously. We'll leave that on there. We'll leave this lightning thing on here. Perhaps we'll use it for the Iron Golem. Or maybe even Ornstein and Smough. Ah, are you serious? Is this even like I fail to believe that I didn't ring the bell. Seriously. Did I forget to ring the gargoyle bell? What is going on here? Did I forget something else? Also, where do I get a ring of sacrifice too? I know I need one of those. I know where one is, but do you get one right in front of Sif? That's the question. That's why I need one. Teleport back up. The homeward bone. Luckily, I bought a few extras. Normally, I think I buy like 13 of them or something from that guy. I bought a few extras because I knew there would be mistakes on this run. I don't know. I guess I just totally forgot that you had to pull this. Yeah. Pretty sure that's what you do. You pull that, and then you go tell the guy to move out of the way, and then you homeward bone back up. That's the fast way of doing it. Gold Covetous Ring. Black Knight. That's the goal right now. Maybe we'll make this the first part in the series. And I'm not going to rest this bonfire because we want to teleport back down to Firelink. Because it's closer to the catacomb where I will fight the Black Knight, Great Axe Knight. Very different kind of Black Knight than the Black Knights in RuneScape. I want to grab these souls. I must call them runes. Very Elden Ring minded. When you come in here, you can go down to the bottom and kill all the Titanite demons to get the Titanites from them, depending on what weapon you're using. Didn't mean to do that, obviously. Be cool if you drop the Flamberg. Okay, so one thing you can do here is get him to bump you. That's if he doesn't kill himself. Say, look at that. He almost got me there. Let him out. Grab this over here. Boom, soul of a hero. The cool thing when you kill Pinwheel first is you can just frivolously, because you got 20, you can just frivolously use those all you want. You don't got to really think about it. Okay. I feel like this thing's gonna kill me. Look at that thing. Look how silly that is. Alright. Lightning Spear. There's our covetous gold ring. Let's go ahead and teleport out of here. Okay, here we go. This is going to decide the nature of this run. We've been level 1 so far. I will remember to put on the ring. Sometimes you gotta be careful when you roll off like that, because you can actually bump the skeleton and it'll send you all the way down to the bottom. Alright, covetous gold on. Yeah, one day I really want to use the Gravelord sword. You just run right over there, and behind that enemy there, there's an item that you need, and you can grab the Gravelord's sword right at the beginning of the game. Right at the beginning. Wait for both of them to get on the ladder. And then here's how I like to do it. Get your quit ready. Go down here. Go in. And the second you hit the ground, you hit quit. That way the skeletons are not after you. We have to dodge an attack here, though, very quickly. Oh, I swear I pressed dodge. I knew that would happen. Such BS. That's exactly why I like that weapon. It's a good weapon. It's very fast. His moveset is a little different with it, believe it or not. Well, it's because he's one-handing it, which is just silly. When you two-hand it, that thing, oh my god, that thing really shreds poise. Seriously. Wonder what our actual chances of getting the axe are. With gold covetous and 10 humanity, I'm pretty sure that's the best item discovery you can have. Well, at least within practical, reality. You could probably boost it by other means, but or perhaps not. I don't know. Get the quit ready. Get it ready here. Or maybe not, because that other skeleton's making me nervous. What? What are you doing down there? Okay, well that works. You think we're gonna get it? Call it right now. Are we getting the axe or not? Oh, there we go. We're switching the run. We are no longer a level 1 run. We're doing it. We're leveling up. I said we were gonna do it. We're doing it. Now things are looking up. Let's see. Let's get rid of all that. Let's put the wolf ring back on. We need to think about Havel's ring too. We'll just roll with this for now though. In fact, okay, we can light roll. So let's do what do we need? We gotta look at the weapon itself to see what stats we need, I think. Toggle display. So we need 18, and I believe it's like 20 strength to two-hand it. We need 18 dex. We'll go 20 strength, and then I'll just keep slowly upgrading it until it allows us to two-hand it. Yes, I know that was our final level, but that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's not even going to be enough for a level at this point. The number 24 is ringing a bell. We could go kill Black Knight. Let's go do that. We'll just use this. We'll use what we have on here. You know what? Just for some extra souls, let's pop a humanity and we'll kill that NPC invader. Really, it would be very smart to get the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring, but whatever. Ah. Go ahead and upgrade that too. Reverse hollowing. Well, we might as well throw on Wolf Ring. Please. Goodness gracious. This thing's throwing me off. Of course, of course, of course. Now we have to walk back again. Do I have a humanity I can use? Everything else in the game prior to that punished me for not rolling immediately, so I rolled. Here we go. Anything to just make me walk back one more time. There we go. Watch me get invaded by a player and killed. Wouldn't surprise me. At this point, I welcome it. Like, I mean... it'd be fun to encounter another player on here. I remember, like... but, you know, people would always cheat, too. So, there was... I never ran into... everybody acts like the cheaters are rampant. They're not rampant, but they're... but when you get one, sometimes they do something really bad. Like, I mean, one time I had this character... he punched me. The guy walks up to me, punches me. It turned me into a dragon. It put me in the dragon covenant. And it turned my character into a dragon, and I couldn't unturn into a dragon. So it's just a dragon permanently. He messed with my character, and then I just had to delete the character. And when that happened, I started making backups of my characters. Not because I was like salty. I mean, how long is this game? Not very long. So it's not like it was some kind of massive tragedy that my character was ruined, but still, it is a little bit annoying. And if they can do that, imagine what other things they could do. Get all your credit card information, hack your bank accounts, ruin your whole life. No, that's kind of exaggerating, but you never know. I don't know. Maybe they could do that. When those rats are powered up, you better watch out. Look at that. That's a lot of damage there. It does like half your health bar. I would definitely recommend getting rid of this guy. How is that not hitting him? Drop me that trident. Drop it. Drop it. We use the lightning on the dragon, maybe. Actually, that seems kind of like a little bit foolish. This is a very easy boss coming up here. Where's the NPC invader? Where are you? There you are. Goodness gracious. Okay. Sometimes, so I only got 6,000 runes from doing that, but sometimes he drops his sword there. I think he can drop both the sword and the shield there, believe it or not. You get his pieces kind of randomly. If you kill him every single time, you will get everything. You will get the sword, the shield, and the full set of armor. You only get the armor at the very end, though. I think you have to kill him 4 times to guarantee that you will get everything, but yeah. The barbed straight sword, that is actually a decent weapon. You know what? Let's grab over here. There's a crossbow. I will never use it, but... Oh, it's on the lower level. A lot of crap like that in this game, too. Even though this is one of the greatest games of all time, there's just a lot of, like, empty... You could at least put an enemy over there to fight or something. To me, there shouldn't be any just dead, like, nothing's there. Some would debate me on that point, though. Alright. Here we go. I guess this is a little bonus content that you get because we've changed the nature of the run. Ah, shoot. I got a little arrogant there. Good. Even though I'll never use that, you always want to get the item if you can. Now, because we have leveled up our character now, guess what? We're doing the DLC too, for sure. I said we were gonna like do this in 2 parts or something, but I'm gonna keep playing until I'm done. I can see me doing this entire game in one sitting right now. That's how I'm feeling right now. But we'll see what happens. Grab this junk that I'm never gonna use. You know what? Let's go get that, since I'm kind of playing slowly now. And I'm not trying to speed run, not trying to do anything like that. Let's go get that merchant. There's a crossbow in this game that you get in the library that shoots 3 shots at once, which is kind of cool, kind of nifty. Wait, has he already moved on now? I think he has already moved on since I beat the boss. There's a katana down here, the Ayato, which is like the worst katana. Anyway, let's head back. Let's switch to our real weapon now. Our new weapon. Level up again. 22. That's ringing a bell. Still can't use it. 23. I think it's 24. I know that that's it. Yep, now we can use it. So now let's upgrade it. All the way to 4. Wow, plus 4. Let's switch back to... We can't... Yeah, let's switch to Havel's ring. Can I... Let's see what I can put on here. Can I get away with that? I can. Can I get away with maybe this? No. Can I get away with this? No. What's our lightest one? What's our lightest pair of gloves? Maybe put on like this. What's our lightest? How about this? Tattered cloth robe. How appropriate. We started the game with that, so let's go with that. Oh, you know, well, we could, of course, upgrade endurance. That'd give us more stamina, too. I could do, like, a full-on prop build. Let's see. I'm not gonna upgrade any of that stuff. Endurance, attunement? I don't know if it's worth 2 levels to get an extra slot, to be perfectly honest. Endurance. How much endurance do I normally need? Let me look at my other character. Granted, it's going to be more than this. It's going to be more than whatever this amount is on this character, because I'm using a light weapon. That's why Quelaag's Fury Sword is so good. It's light, it's fast, it has that cool fire effect, it's powerful, it's strong. Has that cool... Look at that, huh? Anyway, let's see. We have, on this character, 34 endurance. So in order to be able to have some good armor on this character, we'll have to seriously get some level ups in that. Here, we could put on something a little heavier than what we have. How about this, now that we've... No, of course not. It's asking for too much. Let's do... I like the way the Wanderer coat looks, so let's see if we can do that with, like, our heaviest gloves. Would that be Elite Knight? Yeah. Let's see if we can get away with that. Let's do... Really, even with all those level ups. We'll just go with this, that's fine. Well... When's the next crystal lizard we can get? It's definitely worth it to upgrade endurance too, so that you have all that extra stamina, more running, more... That's one quality of life upgrade they did in Elden Ring, too. When you're not anywhere near enemies, you can run all you want. Nice little feature to have. Do 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 do. Where do I normally... I know for a fact that I normally have a rare ring of sacrifice in my inventory. Where do I get that? Where do I pick that up, that item? Our first victim dies in one hit and drops the Flamberg. I'll admit, one time in PvP, some guy with a Flamberg just totally destroyed me. Seriously. Now, is there any reason to take that elevator up, or can we just go this way? As long as you've moved this at least once... This is a tip. If you've moved that one time, you can go down here. Where's the snake? Go down here and talk to this guy. You can also save quit here. I'll demonstrate it. I was going to just not demonstrate it, but I will demonstrate it. So if you quit there, it'll actually kill those two snakes. Check this out. Look at that. Very convenient. And then all you have to do is wait for him to say ha ha ha, and then you can keep going. And that gets him to move on to the next location. I actually like to grab the flame stone ring because for Lost Izalith. Oh, I didn't. That was just a total. My thumb. This is gonna sound so stupid, but my thumb twitched really bad because of drinking all the coffee. Legit, that happens sometimes. Not even joking. Alright. I've seen a lot of slander about this game that I want to debunk. And I just remembered where we get that ring. We're about to get it. So, here's what people say about this game. They're like, well, this game was great, it was so much fun, and then when it becomes non-linear, then it's no good. That is such crap. Sif and Gravelord Nito, and even the Bed of Chaos, even Lost Izalith, and what's the other one? Whatever. The Four Kings. To me, when this game opens up, it's so much more interesting. And you can teleport around. Makes the game so much more lively and interesting, and it makes the world feel more interconnected when you can just teleport all around all over the place. Whatever. Everything, it's so cool. I'd still, even by today's standards, knowing that Elden Ring, to me, Elden Ring's a 10 out of 10. I'd still give this game a solid 9, for real. This game's very fun. I wouldn't be playing it if I thought otherwise. There's also like a myth about this game where people think that it's like designed to be as frustratingly difficult as possible. No, not really. I mean, if you watch me play something like Resident Evil 4, I die just as much in that game as I do in this game, so I don't know why some games get a reputation for just being brutally difficult and, oh my god, it's impossible. This game is not impossible, not even close. It's not that hard. That's not to say it's easy. I also see people saying it's easy. Is that... do you feel like that's accurate to call this game easy? That's like so misleading. Oh crap. If it was like Barney and Friends or something on the NES, if it was some educational game for children and you said it was easy, then yeah, okay. You think Dark Souls is easy? Do you think that's actually a fair thing to say? That is so... That's a very warped perspective. Yeah, it's easy after the 100th time you've beaten it. No crap, everything is. That's how everything is. You practice, you get good at it, and then it's easy. But would you tell a new player that this game is easy? That's just not right. That's not accurate. La da 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 da. Da, 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 da. I like to buy the Baldur armor. I think it looks really cool.
Go along. Go on.
Whatever. Man, why don't I have that song stuck in my head today? I haven't played that game in forever. It's Octopath Traveler, if you don't know. We could kill that guy for a Titanite chunk back there, but I prefer when I want chunks. You know what I do? I go grind on the Dark Wraiths. I find them fun to fight. I find that area fun, and I find it fun to fight the Dark Wraiths. He's backing up. He's like, oh god, he knew what was coming. Let's fight this guy up here. What's your favorite noise? Type it in the comment section below. Just type it out. Look at that. Bye-bye. I hardly knew ye. I think if you teleport away too quickly, believe it or not, sometimes it won't give you the souls. I could be wrong about that. So if you go right into the middle of the stage and mash A, I think there's a small chance you won't get your reward, which would really suck. Now, I'm not doing this to be a hipster, but I'm going to not upgrade my health. I'm going to upgrade my stamina instead. Those souls are going to take too long to use. I'll just go with this, unless I'm within 1600. 1600 would not give me another level there, so... Yeah, the reason I'm doing it that way is because... Number one, I want to be able to swing my axe around more. Number two, I care more about looking cool than having health. Number three, we were on a level 1 run, so it'll be a little more challenging and maybe a little more interesting to watch if I upgrade Vitality last. O baleful shadow, thou art the last. Ah, I swear I pressed B. Come on. B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B. Throwing knife. I like that. I knew one guy who really swore by the weapon that they have. That little very shortest range weapon in the game. But he really liked it, said it was very powerful. Not my kind of weapon. I like this poise-breaking weapon. You know what's so great? I've seen people say Black Knight Great Axe is the worst. They say that this is the worst Black Knight weapon by far. I humbly disagree. Because look how fast that attack is. I mean, I'm not going to do it here, but you know. Two-handed R1. If you do a two-handed R1, that really... Very fast, good damage. Oh, come on. I should have learned how to, I should have practiced save quitting. It's just a little different than what I'm used to. I'm used to the muscle memory of doing it in Elden Ring. After I beat O and S, I think I might have to pee. It's not a question of might, it's a I definitely have to. Do we go into the painting? What's the good item in the painting? I forget. There's something good in there. Playing with fire, risking a few souls there. I really should just stop for a second and practice quitting the game. Jeez, I almost fell off there. Now I'm gonna press B. There we go. It's exactly what I did last time. I swear. One thing I forgot to do was grab the ring that allows you to get past this statue at the bottom here. There's really no reason to kill Gwendolyn anyway. The question here is, do we want to go into... Do we want to go into the painting? Is there any actual reason to go into the painting? There's something good in there. I can't remember what it is. I know there's that fire surge spell. That's actually a good one. What else is in there? After we do ONS and after I pee, we'll do some inventory management as well. Let me think about it. What is in there? What is in the painting? What is in that painting? Whatever, let's go in the painting. Whatever, if it's a weapon, I'm not going to use it. I'm using this. I'm using my favorite weapon. I'm so glad we got this drop. It's even cooler when you get it within the first 5 minutes of playing, too. That way you can use it on the gargoyles and Quelaag. Very satisfying. You might think you lack the runes, but you don't. Because you can easily get 20,000 runes right at the beginning of the game. And that's all you need. Once you have that, you can go into... And you can fight Sif, too. That would be an easy source of... I think Sif drops 40 freaking thousand, which is crazy. Very easy boss. You could kill Sif right away with the starter weapon. Painted World. Now, why did I come in here? Seriously. What is in here? What is in here that's drawing me in here? And I'm not getting Fire Surge. I simply do not need it. But if nothing else, we'll unlock this for later. Just consider this a little bonus content, I guess. If anything, I might want to swap out to my hand axe and use the... so I don't get bumped around by all these little guys. Oh, there's a NPC invader down there. And something. There's something else, too. We could wear his silly armor. Let's do that. Let's reverse hollow. Let's think about this for a minute. I know there's something else in here. Other than his weapon, armor, and souls. He drops a lot of souls. I think he drops like 20,000. Oh, that killed me? Holy cow. Whatever. I thought I would bump him by jumping into him. Which I think I did, but somehow he hit me too. Very silly. And this NPC invader is no joke. He's good. Gotta watch out. I pressed roll. I gotta mash it more. That's all there is to it. Here, let's mid-roll through this part. So we're medium weight right now. A little slower. That way we can actually tank hits from these guys. And when he comes out, when the NPC invader gets here, we'll switch back to our other ring. Why would I pick that up? I knew it was nothing good. Okay, I'm starting to remember. The part of the reason you come in here is to get dragon scales if you're using like a dragon weapon. Oh, I two-shotted him. Look at that, 30,000. He dropped 30,000, quite a bit there. And what did he drop? His whip? Yeah, notched whip. That's how you get the notched whip. Whip. Cool whip. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is a good spot to grind, too. Alright, let's go down here, first and foremost. Let's see if I remember the way through the sewer. It's not that complicated, but... I knew he was here somewhere. You know what? You know what? We gotta have the wolf ring on for this, seriously. At every crossroad, make sure you watch out. Good. Annex key. Oh, that's right. Velka's rapier is in here. And... wait, is Fire Surge around here somewhere? We'll grab it. We'll grab it since we're close to it. Maybe one of those things will drop the Bone Wheel Shield too. That'd be interesting. Here it is. Yeah, there we go. Fire Surge. Nice to have. Jeez, this is bad. Yeah, I should not have healed there. I know where I'm going now, though. And the door is open. This is actually one of the greatest spots for grinding, too, in the game because of those, because of that phalanx thing. Those dudes right there. You just kill them over and over again. Jeez. This is dangerous. This is playing with fire. I do not want to lose all those thingy-mabobbers. Now, if I'm lucky, I can just go ahead and teleport out, but that one skeleton is coming up on my right. I need to hurry up and... there we go. Just as planned. Just had to move a little bit. Move out of the way. Now, let's use all these before we lose them. There we go. That'd be a shame to lose all of that. Let's do... okay, let's do that, and let's do Can we do my Balder armor that I like? Let's see if we can put on my standard outfit yet. We can't. I know we can't. Can I at least wear that? And then I do the... And I actually do the Wanderer boots, believe it or not, because check this out. This is what I usually wear. And that gives you 42 poise, which is the amount that I like. And tell me that doesn't look like some kind of like Dark Souls 3 character. Doesn't it? You know what? We're going to mid-roll. I don't care. Here's what we'll do. There. Well, now we're clunky rolling. Okay, we'll do that. We'll use Havel's ring so that we can mid-roll. But yeah, I'm going to be mid-rolling from now on, because I want to wear my cool outfit. And we'll just upgrade endurance until I can light roll. I don't know if that's practical. Maybe I should check a guide first. I really gotta pee. It's gonna start impacting my gameplay performance. Having a flashback to dying here. I think it's actually better to go up this way or something. Well, that's only if you really want the dragon scale. We don't need that. I remember something killing me here. That's all I remember. Maybe I'll kill Priscilla. Any reason not to? Oh my god. Now how would the first one hit and not the second one? It's not like I backed up. Alright. Interesting. Makes you wonder what they were smoking. I feel bad killing this character. I'm doing it. I'm literally sitting here having a moral debate with myself. Like, am I going to do this? Yeah, I'm doing it.
I expect. Why does thee hurry toward?
Uh-oh, she's right beside me. She's right here. Oh no. Why did I do that? I'm sorry. Go ahead and unsubscribe. I'm bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I did that. I know that's someone's waifu. I'm sorry. I'm really... Why would I do that? Why would I do that? That's so mean. It's just such unnecessary murder. I'm disappointed in myself. Alright, let's continue. Roll. He always does the same thing. Of course, I failed to dodge it, but whatever. Oh, hello. You know what? That almost makes me want to throw onto my belt knives, because did you see how much HP that thing had remaining? And I had to do a whole nother hit. I knew that was coming. Oh, I didn't think that killed me. Great, now we have to pull down the thing and... Oh, la da 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 da. Oh, wait, we're all the way back here. Wow. So what boss should we go for first? I wonder if I can navigate through the dark to get Nito. Haven't fought him in a while. Haven't gone through there in the dark. Or if it's still in my muscle memory how to do that part. Let's kill this guy. I think he drops his halberd too. If you kill every single gargoyle, let's not kill him. It's a waste of time. The gargoyle's halberd is a good weapon for cutting off the tail of the black dragon in the DLC. Ah, man, I can't wait to do a DLC. There we go. Dodged it properly. Did he fall off? He did. All right. Good. Carefully walk around here. That was very close to killing me. Can I get your sword? I actually like the Silver Knight straight sword. That's a good weapon. Underrated weapon, too. Cool looking weapon. Can we ever like light roll with this setup? I don't think so. I think we're wasting points now putting it in endurance, especially if I'm okay with mid-rolling, which I'm not. Now, normally we could go up there and get all the Demon Titanite. We can go in there, kill him, depending on what weapon you're using again. Let's just go straight for the boss here. Maybe we'll do a level 1 playthrough of this some other time, too. I'm already planning 2 other playthroughs of this. That tells you I really like the game. I don't know if we'll actually do that. It's just an idea. Great combustion in case I need a quicker hit. Great gameplay right there. Oh my god. This actually won't be very hard though. Just gotta hit the fat guy a few times and then it should be... You know what? If I simply take this off, can I light roll? I can. Let's do that. Doesn't look nearly as cool. The Baldur armor looks really cool, doesn't it? Look, tell me this is not stylish. Really look at this character. I think that's cool looking. It's worth it to take the armor off to have that extra mobility. So after the end of part 1, we will... I lost my train of thought. I'm more focused on what I'm doing here now. Great. Should have known. I think 2 hits staggers Smo, so you can get the 3rd hit in. So really, you just go 1, 2, 3, and then you got to get another 1, 2, 3. Not too hard, and we can easily do it with 5 Estus. Yeah, we're doing this in 2 parts now. You know why? For one reason. I really want to continue. But I actually recorded a long video in 4K of the Star Wars game. And after a few hours, after I played it for too long, the recording messed up because it was... I don't know. I don't know what happens. Now I'm trepidatious about recording something for too long. Unless it's like something like, you know, like a Super Nintendo game or something. I wasn't able to use power within there, but let's try to get over here and use it, I guess. Okay, good. Let's just not use it. How about that? Yeah, 2 hits staggers him. And now I will use it, depending on what they do. Good. Actually, you want to get hit by the charge of that attack. Shoot. See, if I had hit him twice there, then I would have comboed into the 3rd hit, but Ornstein had a different plan. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Between parts here, I'll figure out my build. So I'll figure out if it's viable to continue leveling endurance. If it's something like 40 or 50 endurance to light roll with my full suit of armor on and 42 poise, then yeah, we'll go with that. But if it's like 60 or 70 something, then no, we can't. That's not viable anymore. Oh my god, I rolled. Even if we die here, we're only losing 8,000 souls, it doesn't matter. Now I can freely die too, so I can just start fighting them when I go in the room instead of worrying about picking that stupid thing up every single time. Do. Heck, I could use Great Combustion instead. Just as viable as my, if not more. So a little quicker, I think. A little bit quicker. Quicker and shorter ranged, I think. It should just always put it outside the door. Just as planned. Good. Hit me, hit me. I thought it was the charge. Can't see what Ornstein's doing too well. Perfect. That's fine. Does he ever stagger? Gee whiz. That was a little rough, but whatever, we got it. Let's go get the bowl, and that'll be the end of part 1. Bowly, bowly, bowly. Give me the bowl, give me the bowl. Got the bowl. By the power of the bowl, you may now warp between bonfires. I don't like that. I don't like that it's a bowl. A bowl doesn't seem to be a cool item. That just doesn't make sense that a bowl allows you to warp. But hey, whatever. If you say so. Alright, that's the end of part 1. See you guys.